Hi, nice to see you again on our YouTube channel. Today, we're talking on organs and organ system. Remember that for an organism to exist, that is the whole organism, such an organism must exist from a cell, according to the cell theory, which states that a living organism or cells come from previously existing cells. Now, an organism comes from a cell. The combination of cells give a tissue. The combination of tissues give an organ. The combination of organs give a system, and different system working in tandem gives the whole organism. Now, today we're talking on the organs and organ system. An organ is the combination of systems. An organ is the combination of tissues, that work together to perform a specific function in the body. Examples of organs in the body are the brain. The brain is composed of the nervous tissue. So the tissues work together to form the organ, which is the brain. The 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 heart. The heart consists of heart muscles working in tandem to form. Heart muscles are the combination of different cells which forms the tissues, and the tissues work hand in hand to form the organ, which is the brain, which is the heart. Other organs in the body, the skin. The teeth is also an organ in the sense that when you check the crown, that the root of the teeth, that is the anatomical section, that is the root of the teeth, you find out that under it, in the roots, in the cavity down there, you find different tissues. That is combination of different capillaries and nerves, and even combination of different tissues and other tissues. They form the organ, that is the teeth. So the teeth is composed of different tissues, such as a cluster of capillaries, cluster of nerves, like that. So the teeth is also an organ. Other organs can be the liver, the kidneys, and so on. Now, having explained the organs, let's move to the organ system. The organ system is the combination of biological systems that consist of organs working together to perform one or more bodily functions. I mentioned it as an organ system because not all systems in the human body comprises organs. Um, The organ systems in the human body are 11. There are 11 distinct organ systems in the body that make the basis of human anatomy and physiology. And there are other systems in the body that are not composed of organs, such as the immune system. The immune system is a system in the body that helps to fight against foreign pathogens, fight against infections, but it is not in itself comprised of organs. So that is why today our emphasis are on organ systems. So there are some organs in the body. Remember, organs make up a system. There are some organs in the body that are involved in one or more systems. For example, the testis is an organ. It is involved in endocrine system and also reproductive system. Can you see that one organ involved in two systems? Also, the nose. Nose is involved in the respiratory system and also the nervous system. The kidneys. The kidneys is involved in the endocrine system and also involved in the urinary system, and so on. So that is to tell you that one organ can work in one system and also involve itself in another system. It's the function is just to ensure that biological activities in the body are efficiently carried out. So let's dissect different organ systems in the body. And I'll list the organ systems here. Remember, I said there are 11, and also describe their basic functions and the component organs, that is the organs that make up those systems. Listen. The first one we'll be dissecting is the circulatory system. The circulatory system has to do with the transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide to and fro the body. The component organs, the major organ here is the heart, the blood vessels, and blood. In the blood vessels, we have the venules, the capillaries, the arterioles, and so on. The next one, respiratory system. The respiratory system has to do with exchange of gases between, that is, oxygen and carbon dioxide. That is, between exchange of gases between the external environment and the systemic capillaries. The component organs of the respiratory system are the lungs, the nose, the pharynx, the larynx, trachea, and so on. Another name for the pharynx is also known as the throat, which is the common opening for the respiratory and digestive system. What do I mean? What I mean is the pharynx at the front opens into the respiratory system through the trachea. Another name for the trachea is the windpipe. And it opens posteriorly, that is behind, into the digestive system through the esophagus. Another name for the pharynx is throat. This larynx is also known as the voice box. The next one, urinary system. The urinary system has to do with basically filtering of the blood. That's the basic function. The component organs are the kidneys, the ureter, bladder, and urethra. The ureter is different from the ureter. We have the kidneys. The kidneys These are the kidneys. After filtration of the blood, the filtrates from the urinary tubules accumulate in the pelvis and exits the kidney via the ureter. Now, it enters the bladder. From the bladder, it exits the body through the urethra. That is the difference. Do not mix it up. Urethra is the vessel or tube that conducts urine from the kidneys to the bladder, while the urethra conducts urine from the bladder to the exterior, that's outside the body. The urethra in females has just one function: to conduct urine out of their body, while the urethra in the male has two functions. That is why it is known as the urinogenital tube. It conducts urine and also conducts semen out of the body. Now, the next one, digestive and excretory. This has to do with digestion of food, absorption of nutrients, and excretion of waste. The organs involved are the mouth, the teeth, the, the esophagus, pharynx, the liver, small and large intestine, anus, etc. The next system we'll be talking about is the integumentary system. The integumentary system has to do with the protection of the body and also regulation of heat. The component organs are the skin, nails, fat, and hairs. The next is the muscular system. The muscular system has to do with movement and production of heat. The component organs are the muscles, and there are um, three divisions of the muscle. The muscles are divided into three types, which are the skeletal muscle, skeletal, cardiac, and smooth muscles. Next is the endocrine and exocrine system. This has to do with the production of hormones, basically. Production of hormones. The endocrine glands secrete hormones directly into the bloodstream. They are also known as the ductless glands, while the exocrine glands secrete it via ducts. Examples, the component organs are the pituitary gland, thyroid gland, lacrimal gland, etc. Lacrimal glands are the glands that produce the tears in the heart. 8. Lymphatic system. The lymphatic system has to do with the production of lymph. Lymph are the colorless fluids that are produced by lymph nodes or lymph vessels. They help in fighting infections. The component organs are the lymph nodes, lymph vessels, and so on. The ninth, the nervous system. The nervous system has to do with conduction of electrical impulses. The electrical impulses are known as the action potentials. The component organs are the brain, spinal cord, spinal nerves, and so on. The 10th, the reproductive system. The reproductive system has to do with reproduction, and the component organs are the testis, the penis, the vagina, the ovaries, oviduct, and so on. The 11th is the skeletal system. The skeletal system has to do with the protection of the bodily organs. It also aids in movement. So let's use protection of organs and movement. The skeletal has to do with the skeleton, the cartilages, the ligaments, and so on. These are the 11 distinct organ systems that form the basis of human anatomy and physiology. I have come to the end of this class, and I believe that you can define or say something about what an organ is, and you can also tell me what an organ system is and why it is usually called organ system. That is because not all systems are made up of organs. An example is the human system. And you can also tell me all the distinct organ systems in the body, their description, and the component organs involved. Having achieved today's objective, I urge you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and comment down there in the comment section if you have any question. Thanks for watching.